applied jobs for 30 times, got rejected. I went for a police, they said, no, you're not good. I went to even the KFC. When KFC came to China, come to IC, 24 people went for the job. 23 people were accepted. I was the only one guy. And we went for police. 5 people, 4 of them accepted. I was the only guy that I received it. So for me, being turned down, rejected. Oh, by the way, I told you that I applied for Harvard for 10 times, rejected.
What effect did it have, though, being rejected?
Well, I think we have to get used to it. We're not that good. Even today, we still have a lot of people reject us. You know, for 3 years, I tried to fail in the universities. But a lot of fail. I failed for funny things that I failed a key primary school test for 2 times. And I failed 3 times for the middle schools. And you will never believe in Hangzhou, my city, there's only one middle school that lasts only 1 year. It was changed from primary school to middle school because our graduates of our school, no middle school accept us because we were too bad. Yeah. I told my people in my apartment 15 years ago, guys, we have to work hard, not for ourselves. If we can be successful, 80% of the young people in China can be successful. We don't have a rich father, powerful uncle. We don't have $1 from bank, 1 cent from government. Just work as a team.
第二个呢，我想就是我们学会硅谷人的一种拼劲。如果说我们是早上8点钟下班，8点钟上班，5点钟下班，这个不是搞高科技啊，这个绝对不是我们阿里巴巴能成功。如果说我们有这种精神，反正我上班了，8点钟上班，5点钟下班了 ，OK， 赶紧去其他地方。人家美国人强就强他的硬件，强就强他的系统建设，这方面确实不知道。但是玩信息玩软的，中国人的脑袋绝不比人长。我们在座的所有的人的脑袋绝不比人长。
Life is like a box of chocolate. You never know what you can get, right? I never know I would be here talking to you and talking to Charlie Rose. I never know. But today I made it. Later we find that the world has a lot of opportunity. How you see the world, how you catch the opportunity.
So what do you worry about?
I worry about it today. Young people, a lot of young people lose hope, lose vision, instead of complain. I think young people, if my advice to be an entrepreneur, don't be scared of failure, of setbacks, and don't give up. A lot of people today have a lot of complaints. Say, I don't have opportunity. I complained a lot when I was young and suddenly realized complaint does not solve any problem. Where the opportunity always in the place where people complain. Our market cap is bigger than IBM. For a certain day, we're bigger than Walmart. We're one of the top 10, 15 largest market cap company in the world. I told my team and myself, is that true? We're not that good. Because years ago, people say, Alibaba model is terrible. Does not make money, have this and that, all the big bad things because Amazon is better, eBay is better, Google is better, and there's no such model like Alibaba in the USA. So I told myself and people, we were better than people thought. But today, when we are that big size, I said, no, we are not that good as people thought. We're just a company 15 years old. We're doing something that human beings have never tried.
You're one of the world's richest people. Your company is one of the world's richest companies. What do you want beyond Alibaba?
Well, by richest people, I was really not happy in the past 3 months when people say Jack Ma is the richest people of China.
Global celebrity, they said.
No, I'm not. When I started business,
you are.
I never thought, because how many, yeah, maybe I am, but I think 15 years ago, in my apartment, my wife was at that time one of the 18 founders. I asked her, do you want your husband to be a rich person? I never said rich person in China, rich person in Hangzhou. Or you want to be your husband to be a respected person? She said, of course respected, because she never believed, and I don't believe we'll be rich people. We just want to survive.
I would like to ask if you hire based on a specific educational background. Thank you.
No. Absolutely not. Because if we hire based on the education background, Jack Ma can never be accepted by Alibaba. When we started the business, we had 18 founders, including me. 17 of them, most of them my students. Well, today people think these 18 people, the smartest people in China. We don't think we are smart. Honestly, we all graduate from the very poor schools. The only thing we did was that we are very united. We all believe the future. We are all optimistic. And we learn through mistakes. We never give up. When Alibaba first IPO'd in 2007 in Hong Kong, we had close to 500 millionaires. And I had a talk with people in the room. I say, hey, everybody, now we are very successful. Do you think we are smarter than the others? People say, no. The early days, because we had a strange name, Alibaba, people say, what a company. We cannot even hire people. We say, if the people who is not that much disabled, we all hire them. Because nobody wants to join us. But we've gone through it. So I asked those 500 millionaires, there's one thing. Those people who think they're smart, after half year, they all gone. They start to build up their own. They don't believe our model. They don't believe by helping others, by helping small business, you can make money. Because 20 years ago, only by helping big companies, you can make money. By helping small companies, you don't have a chance. So smart people left us. Those people believe they are excellent. The headhunting company all come, they headhunt our people. We are the people, nobody even come to hunt us. So we stayed, we have no choice, we don't have any company to go, but we believe our future. If you graduate from famous university, please respect the people who graduate from the poor schools. Those people like us graduate from poor universities, please respect yourself. We have chance. The most important is that you find the people with the fighting spirit, learning spirit. And this is what we hire people for, not because which school you're from. The first 2-3 years for Alibaba was a disaster. We did not have a business model. People in China did not believe the internet. People did not believe e-commerce. What we did, the 18 people together, like 40, 50 people. We only have a vision. We don't know how to do it. And then we got an excellent person. He worked more than 30 years in GE. He gave me, said, Jack, it's about the system. It's about the people, value, mission, and people training. And then year 2002 and 3, 4, I spent a lot of time training our people with the value, mission, and professionalism. And then we got more managers, more leaders than most of the other startups. Then we started to do better. So in order to survive, we have to be mission-driven, value-driven, and people-driven. Today we do e-commerce. Tomorrow may not. The day after tomorrow, we don't know what we do. But if we're mission, value-driven, if we believe young people, if we want to supporting the other people to be more successful, there is always business model. There's always money to make. That's what we believe. It's not about business model. Later, it's about create values for the others.
Many years ago, I want to change the world. Now, I think if we want to change the world, we change ourselves. Change ourselves is more important and easier than change the world. I want to improve the world. I just feel that I'm enthusiastic about what we are doing. At the beginning, for the first 5 years, I just want to survive. But later, I think, wow, so many people's lives changed. I was so excited, for the first 3 years, we made zero revenue. Zero revenue. But we are so excited to continue to work. You know what happened? I remember many times when I go to restaurant have dinner, somebody came, when I was trying to pay the bill, the owner of the restaurant came to say, "Sir, your bill is paid by someone." And the small note said, "Hey, Mr. Ma, I'm your customer of Alibaba Group, Alibaba platform. I made a lot of money, and I know you don't make any money. I pay the bill for you." And this is something that you know that it's not amazing. If you don't do it, nothing's possible. If you try to do it, at least you have the hope.